This fight is sponsored by Engage Industries and is your co-main event of the evening. First, fighting out of the blue corner, he's an MMA fighter trained out of Mach 1 by way of Perth, Western Australia. He weighed in at 66 kilograms. This is his 6th professional fight. Ladies and gentlemen, Nicko Flessas! And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He's an MMA fighter trained out of Synergy MMA by way of Perth, Western Australia. Trained by Raul Restro, weighing in at 66.1 kilograms. He has a fight record of 4 fights for 3 wins. Ladies and gentlemen, Luke Jones! Fighters, the center of the cage, your final instructions.
Alright guys, we've been over the rules earlier. I want you to obey my commands at all times. Alright? I want you to defend yourselves at all times. If you wish to touch gloves, do so now and move out of your corner.
And we are back for Nicko Flessas versus Luke Jones, a fight which has been 2 years in the making. I have a very special guest commentary next to me right now. I welcome back Jesse Taylor. He is here to commentate this full fight with me. Jesse, you said you've seen Luke Jones fight before. Tell me a little bit about what you saw when you seen him fight.
Well, I remember last time he demolished his opponent quite quickly, I think in the first round, and I was impressed with him about 4 or 5 years ago. But here Nicko's a very tough opponent, so I'm excited for this fight.
Yeah, I'm excited about it too. I spoke to Nicko before and he is keen. He wants this fight. He has wanted this fight for a long time. He wants to basically right what he felt was a wrong. You felt the fight was stopped a touch too early when you fought last time. I've watched it back and it was a very, very interesting fight between the two lads at probably the start of the career. And the punch that landed, which basically stopped the fight, was a good one. And it did look like it rocked Nicko, but Nicko could probably also rightly say he was looking to get back to his feet. He was trying to fight back up. The referee stopped it, and that was it. And that was 3 years ago, basically. And now here we are again, ready to go again. As you can see, Nicko likes to be the aggressor, but with Luke, you're going to get some very, very sharp, assured boxing. So it's going to be so intriguing. Tell me your thoughts after watching the first minute or so. Tell me what you're thinking right now.
Yeah, I see. I see. Like you said, Luke's being the aggressor. Nicko's looking to counter a little bit more, but I can tell already it's very contentious. They look both prime and ready. And it's an exciting fight here. I love rematches, you know. Rematches always make a great story.
Yeah, they do, because there's just so much more to it, isn't there? The emotion, the kind of, the worry about it. That's an excellent shot.
There's some grappling here. Nice double leg takedown.
What does Nicko need to do to secure the position here? Oh, when he's being swept. Yeah.
You nailed it. He did not have that position secure. He was a little off the side mount. And nice sweep.
And there's blood leaking, I think, from the nose from Nicko Flessas. Yes, Jones now with the strong control on the inside, looking to push him up against the cage. What does he need to do here to finish the takedown?
You know, I love it. I see this clinch. He has to lower his, change levels, look for the single leg, look to advance this position, not just stay here, because then something's going to happen. He's going to break away, and he has to look. They got to look to finish this clinch position into a more dominant position.
Yeah, and staying here. Tell me a little bit about how energy sapping that position is when you get put into a position like that.
Oh, caught him with a big knee there.
That was a big knee. He felt that one.
And a high kick.
He did feel that one.
Boys are scrapping it out already. I tell you.
This is not going to be an easy fight. This is going to be blood, sweat, and possibly tears at the end of this fight, depending which way it goes.
I absolutely love seeing the level increase here in Perth. Real high level fighting right now, especially this fight. Very impressive. You know, it's kind of half and half right now, going either way.
Yeah, and that's the thing in WA. You know, there's probably been a criticism in the past that we've been a little bit behind the times. But as the sport,
what a sweep.
Yeah, that was.
That Muay Thai sweep
fantastic sweep as well. It was absolutely fantastic. But as the sport progresses, as we see WA continue, we need fighters like these to continue to develop, to continue to grow, and basically give ourselves more of a name in WA.
I think it's a matter of time until we see some homegrown Perth boys making it to the UFC. I mean, these boys are tough.
That's right, and that's the dream, that's the goal. I know there's obviously a lot of rivalry between the clubs here in WA, but what we want to see is we want to see someone from WA on the map. We want to get behind them so we can start to challenge people from New South Wales, from Sydney, from Melbourne, other places like that have got such a thriving scene in the MMA right at this moment in time, you know?
I like it too. I just noticed the Southpaw and Nicko.
Yeah, that's right.
Southpaw as well, so I love the contradiction of styles sometimes.
It's amazing how you get different styles that basically come together to make a fighter, isn't it? You know, you're seeing right now in Luke Jones, you're seeing a boxer who is really also really tough to beat in those wrestling, grappling exchanges, and he makes people pay if he doesn't. Oh, it was a good counter. Yeah, it did wobble him. Yeah, such sharp boxing, and both fighters look like they've improved. They really both look like they've improved a massive amount. And Luke Jones looking to take him down.
You cannot take a bad shot like that.
No, definitely not.
One punch, bad shot, but you got to give it to Luke Jones right now, edging out the round.
He certainly is. We've got 30 seconds left right now. He's in a commanding position. He's marked up Nicko Flessas, and Nicko needs to basically have a little think about a strategy for the rest of the fight if he's going to have a chance of winning this one.
He's got to scramble it. As of now, I got to give this round to Luke Jones.
Yeah, same for myself. It's a 10-9 round for me.
Guard here.
Yeah. At least Nicko's now in a moderately secure position. He now needs to try and work himself back up to his feet, as soon as possible, basically.
Trying a little too late, maybe.
Yeah, it's just to stop him eating the shots. You know, you just don't want to keep eating those shots when you're already bloodied. End the round. And we are back for round two. Jesse, very quickly, what a round indeed. Tell us what you think that Luke Jones did well there to basically win that round 10-9.
I thought his wrestling and his boxing and his wrestling, his stand-up, and he neutralized Nicko and all his takedown efforts and just kind of won the round.
He did indeed. Yeah, he did indeed. And that's probably the danger for Nicko. He doesn't want the fight tempo and the rhythm of the fight to continue this way, because 3 5-minute rounds of doing that already with the damage he'd received, it's going to end up paying a price. It's going to end up having a consequence. Would you agree?
I mean, it could change in a beat of a thumb, but right now I just see Luke Jones imposing his will more. He's coming forward, a little more confident, a little more aggressive, and he's stealing the rounds.
Yeah, and is that how would you manage that? If you were Luke, would you be thinking, now I'm going to come out and start to basically really impose my will? Is that what you'd be thinking about?
Yeah, I'd be doing that. But he had success with the takedown and being on top. I know he wants to stand here, maybe look for the KO, but if I was Luke, I'd take him back down, just beat him up, secure the round.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a really sound plan. It just depends whether Luke is at the moment. The thing that Nicko needs to do is he needs to start threatening a bit more in terms of basically probably his takedowns, not so much of his striking. I think we probably established that Luke's maybe going to have the edge here, so Nicko needs to start threatening in terms of either getting the transition to the ground or basically putting him in some poor positions so he can land some strikes, you know.
Now Nicko being an M1 guy, is more of a ground guy, more jiu-jitsu. I feel like he has to get this fight to the ground.
Absolutely.
He has to figure out a way to get in there, and a little nice uppercut there, but he has to figure out a way to get in there and maybe set up his strikes and do a nice takedown and use his jiu-jitsu.
He was thinking about it. He was definitely thinking about it.
You cannot have that half-second wait in MMA.
Yeah, you've got to go, haven't you? You've got to commit to that strike. You've got to commit to that takedown.
Beautiful sprawl by Luke. Stop that double leg right away.
Yeah, 100%. And this is the thing, at the moment, this fight is being fought at the pace and the tempo, and crucially in the style that Luke Jones wanted to be fought in. And we can see that in obviously, you can see that in results.
It's beautiful.
Right now.
I love the pace, man. It's non-stop action right now.
Yeah, 100%.
They have really not slowed down since the bell started.
So for Nicko right now, he really needs to start basically trying to set up some takedowns of some sort. Now is the time.
He's throwing a big punch or kick, but he wants to take it to the ground. He has to set up that takedown with some strikes and get in there.
That's right, yeah. Oh, he's making him pay.
Keep stopping him. Nice uppercut, nice sprawl, wizard. and he's stopping Nicko in all his takedown attempts.
Yeah, and every time he's getting close, he's making him pay for it, isn't he? He's making him extract the pound. And I think the thing is, if you're going to take your strikes, you've got to commit to going through the takedown. If you're like, I'm going to get this takedown at any point, you have to commit to it. You can't try, get hit, and then back out of it. You've got to either go all the way through, or
Exactly.
you don't, and you stick to the striking game.
There's no waiting. You see what's happening. A little hesitance is making Luke Jones dominate the fight.
Yeah, 100%. That's exactly right.
You definitely, I have to tell, being opposite Southpaw versus Orthodox, it's awkward for both fighters.
Yeah.
Very awkward for both fighters. You can kind of see, but Luke is more confident right now being opposite.
And it's just that consistent landing of significant strikes.
He is non-stop pressure, huh? Luke just keeps coming non-stop.
How would you deal with somebody like this, Jesse? Tell me, if you were in that ring now fighting Luke, what would you be thinking about doing basically, and how would you do it? You know
me, I'd be looking for that takedown. There's no Luke is not threatened by the takedown. Even if you threaten the takedown, the stand-up opens up.
Yeah.
So he'd have to threaten the takedown more. I think Luke Jones is not afraid of his stand-up, and he's not afraid of his takedown either. So that's where he's getting in trouble.
Yeah. So if I was a layman, if I'd be looking like that, you'd have to be looking to set up yourself with strikes to take down, and then either look for that single leg run. If you're not confident getting that double leg, you've got to look at securing that single leg.
He's not initiating the takedown. He's just leaving himself open with a punch.
That's right.
As I see now, tough opponent, but Luke Jones is dominating this fight.
Yeah, and he looks like he could be in a little bit of trouble now.
Again, he just takes that hit, puts it to the side, throws across, and you can't finish it.
Yeah, and this is the thing, he can't keep standing here and having a strike with him.
You see Nicko throw that big old overhand. I wish he would do a nice takedown off that overhand. But he's just looking at his punch hold. He's looking at it, and Luke just keeps coming forward. Some nice elbows there, but Luke is still dominating pressure against the fence, winning by aggressive cage control.
Yeah, he seems very, very comfortable here, and I hope Nicko can build his way back, and that's some good wrestling there as well. That's allowed him to establish a good dominant position.
Nicko has to keep that whizzer. If that whizzer goes away, there he's back with the whizzer.
Trouble,
that whizzer goes away, that is crucial.
Yeah, we've got 15 seconds left now. And I'd like to see a little bit more of this from Luke, actually. I'd like to see him try and wrestle a little bit more from this position off the cage.
I can never say no to a good little wrestling.
No, I'm sure you're always a fan. I'm sure you would always be a fan of that.
One little foul, but...
the referee's going to let that go. And we have reached the end of round 2.
There we go, Luke.
And we are back for our third and final round.
What a fight. Hey, I'm happy I came in on this fight.
I'm glad you did. I was thinking about you for this one, mate. I'm glad I came and found you.
So, it's a great, I love to see this progression, and Nicko has to do something here. He has to do something here.
Yeah, and I think he needs to take it to the ground. I think above all else, he should be looking to sacrifice to take this fight to the ground, because if he doesn't, it's only going to go the same way as the last 2 rounds.
It looks like Nicko has a big punch, a big kick, but I don't think it's enough and sound enough to finish the fight on a fighter like Luke Jones.
As you said, there's the levels of fighting in MMA being raised. It's not good enough just to have 1 or 2 weapons. You're going to be able to put those weapons together, basically combine them with obviously solid other skills. Oh my word! Nicko Flessas has just thrown a punch out of absolutely nowhere and dropped Luke Jones. But Luke Jones is defending with strong wrestling. Can he maintain the position? Can he maintain the position? He has to get himself down. And Luke Jones is taking the takedown. My word! And this fight has gone
straight right by Nicko.
And this fight
has changed right now.
And we have a fight. If he can take him out, can he finish? Can he finish? Can he finish this fight? The referee is taking a close look. He is having a close look. Luke Jones looks to have recovered slightly. Oh, he's hit him again. He's hit him again. Can he finish? Can he finish? Luke Jones is recovering. He's trying to recover.
Just like that, though, you see the fight change.
And Luke Jones takes a shot. Can he finish? He has to finish.
He finishes. Now, do you think he has to finish Luke to get the win?
He does have to finish, Luke. Absolutely has to get the finish to take this win.
Tired.
What a fight. That has absolutely rocked Luke Jones, but he looks... good takedown. My way, good takedown.
Back into him. No, his corner's saying let him up. I would not let him up.
No, not at all. He's literally got to keep him down.
And yes, Nicko has to get up.
He does. He has to try and press home this advantage. Every second that Luke Jones gets a recovery here is a second he's more likely to win this fight.
I'll tell you what, though, Nicko was in this fight right away again.
He was.
He has to watch his neck. This is not good. Oh, rear naked was there, but he's getting up.
Yeah, he was. And Nicko just needs to maintain his composure now. He needs to get out of this position. He's still going to have around 2 minutes if he does get out of this position to finish this fight.
A hell of a scrap.
It has. That was entertaining. Luke Jones is just hanging on. And he's showing some really solid wrestling. And Nicko's looking to lock up an armbar. He's got the arm. Can he extend it? Can he extend? He's got it. He's got the arm. Oh, Luke Jones gets out. My word. What a fight.
What heart.
What a fight. I'm both to stand and we have 2 minutes left. Can these fighters finish this fight?
What the hell? He got out of that arm. I thought his arm popped there. What do you think? I do not know.
I thought the arm was gone.
It was a hell of a fight.
And Nicko knows his jiu-jitsu, knows what he's doing. That was a high-level exchange. Super, super exciting. I think we're going to see a little touch of a lull right now. I think both fighters have probably spent a lot of their energy.
Left hand. I think that was that left hand that caught him initially.
Yeah, it was. And it's slightly tired takedown there.
The basics. But wow.
Nicko just needs to reset, and Luke looks to just get a little bit of his pop back right now, and it depends, can he see out the last 2 rounds of this fight? Both men are tired. What's it like when you're at this point when you are both fighters are at absolute wits end?
You gotta take some big breaths, bite down that mouthpiece, and let's do what it takes to win.
And get it over the line.
It's when you come into barbarian zone, you just gotta release that inner Viking, but oh wow, another left. But this is a hell of a fight. I love that they have the grappling exchanges lately as well.
Yeah, and the quality of those grappling exchanges was fantastic as well. I mean, I'm not being funny. I thought when he got that armbar, I thought this fight was over. But to get out of that and to get up and then,
deep.
Yeah, and to take those takedowns as well, to get himself back into this fight, to get it back to where he wanted to be.
Opponents, Nicko came back, but Luke, I thought Luke was going to be finished, and he held in there. I think if he, grinds out this round, he could steal the show. But wow, Nicko. Very impressive. And again, I think Luke Jones is still a little bit hurt though.
Yeah, I think so too. But this is why this is one of the best sports in the world. Fights can change just like that. Literally like that. It can change on a moment's notice.
So funny, just as we're talking, it's just like a 1 second the fight changes.
And now we're going to see the last 20 seconds. I think there's going to be an announcement, and hopefully this will spur us on to an absolute killer finish.
Again, I love Nicko still pressing, but yeah, let's do someone big here.
Some nice combinations from Luke Jones there. Yeah, excellent combinations. And Luke's looking tired. We've got to go for the finish now. We've got 5 seconds left. Yeah, he recovered fantastically well. And it looked like it's going to go to a decision.
Fantastic fight.
Excellent fight. Fantastic fight. It's been a pleasure to have you on the card on the commentary for this one. Thank you, Jesse. Awesome.
Great fight to
Ladies and gentlemen, give both of these guys another round of applause. Without a doubt, the fight of the night so far. And after 3 rounds, we head to the judges for a decision. All 3 judges score it 29-28 for your winner by unanimous points decision out of the red corner, Luke Jones.